Hello, all you coin aficionados out there, and welcome to the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we have for you a 1985p US quarter dollar. As you can see on the top, it says Liberty. Under George Washington's chin, it says "In God We Trust." This is 1985, right below the bust of George Washington, which faces to the left. And then over at the side here, we see a P. And as many of you know, the Philadelphia Mint did not put mint marks on their coins, not on the quarters, until 1979. So this is one of the first few years that the Philadelphia Mint mark put the P on the quarter. If you go back to a 1978 or 77 or earlier quarter, you will not see the P because the Philadelphia Mint mark did not put them on quarters at that time. This quarter is a copper nickel clad quarter, and we can see that the nickel on this side, we can see the copper on the inside, and then if we turn it over to the back, we can see the standard standard reverse of the US quarter. It has United States of America on the top, E pluribus unum here. There's an eagle here holding a shaft of arrows, and this is a pretty well defined shaft of arrows when you can see all the arrowheads and the individual arrows. And if it's really well defined, you can actually see some of the feathers on the arrow back here. This one does pretty well, however, and you can see the claw marks. You can see the beautiful tail underneath. You can see the lines in the feathers. So this is a pretty good version of it. You can see the eye, you can see the beak. So this has very little wear compared to most quarters of this age. And of course, we're talking about a 30-plus-year-old quarter, which I just got out of pocket change last week. So they're still around. People are still using them. They don't have a high value. There are a couple high-value coins of this year, but those are in proof sets generally. And actually, PCGS has one that's worth about $150, and that's because the coin itself, which came in a proof set, has some really different colored hues on it. So sometimes when you get a proof set, you actually get some coloring on it. And the one that's they have one on eBay right now for $150 plus shipping, and has a light blue and yellow toning. So you'll turn it over to this side, and when you tip it up, even when you on the one on PCGS rated one, it's light blue and yellow. Just looking at it straight, it's almost like a kind of little bit of a psychedelic or tricolored coin, and that's just from the way that it was minted, in the way that the oils and stuff worked on the coin. So once in a while you'll find one like that, but in general, for a 1985p, you can actually get one that's taken out of a proof set for about $1.50 or under $2 for this actual coin that was from a proof set. Proof set will cost you a little bit more simply because the proof set will have all the coins in it, but this is not going to be an expensive coin. There are not a whole lot of errors that we've been seeing for the 1985 coin. If you do have an error, feel free to put it in the comment section because we'd love to see it. And we've looked at eBay, and we looked at some of the other sites, and we have not seen a huge listing of errors on there. We went to Coin Trackers and Numista, and there's not a whole lot of errors that we've seen from the 1985, unlike other years such as the 1973, which has a ton of errors. All right, so if you find this coin, spend it. Unless you find it in a proof set, and where I'd say keep it. And we'd love to have you leave any comments in the comments section. And if you have any errors, please leave them in the comments section. And we'd love to have you subscribe to our channel also. Thanks from the DC Coin World International Coin Channel.